Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Hello and welcome to another quick shot review. We're on 219 reviews on quick shot reviews. So congratulations to me. Thank you to all of you, the Cheap Shot Nation, for keeping me going. And it doesn't show any signs of stopping going forwards, because I absolutely love films, I love movies, I love going to the cinema, and I love giving you my thoughts. So as you can see with the background, today's movie is Shazam! Fury of the Gods, the follow-up to the movie that was released in 2019. I was going to say that, but I had to just go and check. Yeah, it's really good, actually. It hasn't got a great reviews across the board, but I absolutely loved it. It's different, and that's what I love about it. But if you want to hear the rest of my thoughts on Shazam! Fury of the Gods, make sure you join us in the main part of the video after going and doing all the YouTube stuff and liking the video, etc., etc. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this on the podcasting channel, thank you very much for supporting me there as well. It's all good, and we're going on to the main part of the video. Released in 2023, it is a 12A, which means that adult discretion is advised when taking your teenager or preteen to this movie. It does have a decent amount of action in it, and some of it's a bit violent, but apart from that, it is what it is. It's a DC superhero movie, and Shazam really holds his own. Considering we've had Black Adam very recently, I prefer the Shazam movies because not only are they action-packed, but they are also very funny as well. I did enjoy Black Adam, but the Shazam movies, absolutely spot on for me. It's directed by David F. Sandberg and written by Henry Gayden, and of course stars Zachary Levi as Shazam, Asher Angel as Billy, Jack Dylan Grazer as Freddy. We've got Rachel Zegler as Anthea, and going down as well, we've got Grace Caroline as Mary, and going on, we've got Lucy Liu in this film, Helen Mirren, you got Jamon Honsu, and lots of other people as well that just make this film really, really good. Like I say, it's funny, it's action-packed, it's well done as well. It's not over the top, but it gives you enough that you can really feel for the main character when he has all these dilemmas. Bearing in mind he's a teenager, standard dilemmas in an adult's body. There's some really funny scenes that are in the trailers where he goes to a pediatrician for advice, and it's just incredibly funny. So the film, it continues the story of the teenager Billy Batson, who, upon reciting the magic words Shazam, is transformed into the adult superhero alter ego Shazam. And at the end of the first film, if you haven't seen it, spoiler warning, he bestows those same powers on his family members, the other kids that are in the care of the lovely couple that has taken them in from the care system. And yeah, so it's more of a band of superheroes now, which is really cool because they each have one major trait of the Shazam. Um, the Shazam magic. Shazam has them all, super strength, and they can all fly and all that kind of stuff, which is really cool. But the main thing is that if they don't all work together, there's something inherently missing from the collective, and that's what makes this movie really interesting. You get more backstory of how the Shazam thing came to be. Get another set of supervillains. These aren't in sort of born in fantasy. They are legitimate characters that are there to avenge their father and get the power back for themselves. It's just that there's always one, isn't there? There's always one that takes it too far, and that's where we get our peril from. And it's good because it's Lucy Liu, Helen Mirren, and Anthea, who is brilliant. She was in West Side Story. She's absolutely wonderful actress, and yeah, the acting is good, the action is good, the music is good, the score, everything about it, the story is brilliant. And like I say, it hasn't got very good scores, but I think that's unnecessarily, it's unnecessarily bad. For me, it's a fun sequel. It probably doesn't have the same. I enjoyed the first one more. It's always difficult to best the original, but I'm very much looking forward to Shazam 3 if it does come out. It's just a shame that we're never going to get a crossover. I mean, things may change again. It's a shame we're never going to get a crossover with The Rock and Black Adam, of course, because it's the same magic that Black Adam has been bestowed upon him as the Shazam magic. And yeah, he's just a really good. This is the best of DC mixed with the same sort of stuff as Marvel. But I've always preferred DC, and I always will prefer DC because it's got that little bit of an edge. Now, Marvel have tried to do the edgy stuff. It doesn't quite work for me. That being said, I'm really looking forward to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 because those films are awesome. So, yeah, it's pretty much cut and paste, but it's fun. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. If you didn't like the first film, then you're not going to like this. But I would say give it a chance because things can always change. And that's the beauty of cinema. You can love a film, you can go and watch the sequel, and you can be really disappointed by it. You can go into a film thinking it's going to be great and come out disappointed by it. You can go in similarly to a film thinking it is going to be awful and be pleasantly surprised. And that is the greatness of the movies. And that's why I love them. I don't enjoy the audiences a lot of the time because a lot of them sit on their blinking mobile phones whilst you're trying to watch a film and they don't even turn the brightness down. But yeah, that's a rant for another time. Why bother paying 15 quid for a film if you're just going to sit looking at your mobile phone? Sit at home and do it, let someone else come in and have that seat and enjoy that film. Well, there's plenty more where this came from. Shazam, great movie. Go and see it, in my opinion. If you don't like superhero movies, then it's up to you. But just give it a try. It's good. It's a good film. So that's my thoughts on Shazam. Really good. Can't say that enough. Fantastic. Anyway, we've been spoiled recently with good films, in my opinion. So, if you've seen Shazam, Fury of the Gods, then please do let me know. Start the conversation going on social media. That's Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Or you can leave us a comment down below the video on YouTube. Even comment on the podcast, which is a new podcasting channel on Spotify. Well, I think that's about that. We've got plenty more where this came from. We've got some movies booked. We've got Mario coming up. We've got Dungeons and Dragons as well. And 65 straight after this one. So, yeah, really good. We'll see you next time. Thank you very much for listening to my ramblings, as usual. And I will see you next time, Cheap Shot Nation. Take care.